Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your favorite girl gamer, and we're here at the press event for Unearthed, Trail of Ibn Battuta. And we're very excited. This is the first time a game of this caliber has been released from this area of the world, and we're just so excited. So basically what they're doing now is they're going through the story. Oh, I just earned the trophy. What would you do? The story is basically about this character following the path of Ibn Battuta. Very cool, it strikes a chord with every Arab, I'm sure. So Serena is a non-gamer, like she doesn't game that much, and this is the first time she's trying out the game. What do you think so far?
Well, it's interesting. They're shooting me right now, but it's a really nice game. I like the graphics though, and it's simple to use, and they tell you the instructions, which.
So all you need to know is button smash.
Okay, like.
Press any button you want from this end, all right? So you see these two?
Yep.
Press anything here and press anything here, and I'm sure you're gonna be okay.
Okay, sure.
She took care of that. She
Dead?
totally elbowed him. You're a much better gamer than you think you are.
I used to play League of Legends, but that's like different.
Do you feel like they did a good job at it, other than the graphics?
I mean, they did a really good job. I mean, it's really nice. I don't know, like for a beginner, because it's really nice, and I like it. And I don't know, I wish they would like create more, so you can like hear more and come in like more. Yeah.
These assets were created based on real reference, and these references really helped us a lot because this temple, for instance, it's Ahmos temple. It's in Egypt. It's actually there in Egypt, and we're trying to get as close to the real thing as possible.
Excellent, and because the graphics are also like very nice, and the textures are really nicely done.
Yeah, because we tried as much as possible to get a real reference so that we can work on. We actually used our imagination also because the layout of the place, it's destroyed at the moment, so it doesn't have the same layout, but in order for the gaming purposes, we tried to expand it a little bit. Now, for me personally, I would like to see more attention being brought to this industry. We're building an industry. So this is going to be a huge opportunity for all of us. I know there are a lot of Arab developers who really wish they get the chance to kickstart their industry, and we're trying to help them with this. So hopefully this is going to be their chance. So
I absolutely love interrupting gamers in the middle of their game. So Victor, tell me, how do you like the game so far?
It's okay, I like the controls. It kind of reminds me of Uncharted, but in some ways I like the story and the detail on this one. So yeah, it's potential actually. I like it.
And how do you feel about a game like this coming out of our part of the world, our little pond?
It's good actually. At least now this region is being recognized for this type of games.
Yeah.
So it's a good publicity for everyone.
Yeah. I think it's about time. Can I get a gamer salute for Region 2? Gamer salute.
For us, a lot of us grew in this region watching the Japanese cartoons and animes, and they're all dubbed into Arabic, so it's kind of always this kind of weird feeling that we're learning about the culture indirectly, and that's what we're trying to do with Unearthed. I mean, the actual development cycle goes back to 2010, late 2010, but prior to that there was the research and R&D part, so all the experimentation with the tech. And
what would you tell people, game developers wanting to start or people wanting to get into this industry?
I mean, there are a thousand reasons why you shouldn't get into the game industry, and that's what everybody keeps telling us. But we also believe that all you need is a single real good reason for you to do it, and that's basically it becomes a passion for developing the game. And when you spend so much time on something, and we're talking about 3 years now, day and night, grunting.
You live, you breathe the game.
Exactly. And after all this time, you start to see certain aspects that other people might not notice it at first. So in terms of breaking into the industry, if you're a company, obviously you're looking for a project that will be able to kind of provide a great return on investment and be something ambitious and fitting to the company's name.
For the person in the living room right now.
For the person in the living room, we'll tell them that we are hiring at Semaphore, and if you are...
You heard? They're hiring.
Here. So basically, if you have the talents, be it in the creative part, the engineering parts, concept art, writing, so they might not look at like game specific at first. They might be something more traditional in terms of art, say concept art, for example. But that thing will actually apply a lot to the game, and will be able to kind of teach you how to take that to the next level and how to apply it to a more industry standard in terms of relevant. Because we've worked with a lot of people in this field, we know how things should be done. We want to, train the local talents pool in the Middle East to be able to actually deliver this in the future.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Can I get a gamer salute for Region 2? Gamer salute.
It's just a great day, isn't it, for this region that we finally can bring something like this to the Middle East gamers, and not only just in the Middle East but worldwide. So yeah, it's a great day today.
Fantastic. And how does Sony help out developers in the region, and what's it like for localization, and what is its viewpoint on that?
Well, we've got specific resources, whether the resources are development teams, R&D, financial support, but also publishing support. So all of those we can tap into depending on what the local developer or the publisher needs. And I think, in that way maybe we're a little bit different than other platforms, and we really want to do this to support the local development community, whether that's in the Middle East. We've also done it in India, for example. So yeah, we've got many ways to help them.
In Unearthed, we're learning about the travels of Ibn Battuta. Do you believe that there's so much that can be taught through video games?
Of course, I think in the future will be using this technology into the education. That's why we are in it, and we saw it from the beginning, and we noticed that youth spend tens of hours, using games, and they're either learning something good or bad. So we thought by, starting a simulation, that's what we call the division, simulation division, where games or simulation that will be technology that will be used in education. So for example, we are using the same engine games or the engine games here to develop the virtual school. So we have an online virtual school right now where you can see and experience some of what you have seen now online and in the virtual school environment. So absolutely right, yes, this is the future.